Good morning, guys. It is currently 9:56 in the morning. We have just come through Beulah, heading towards Lake, well, the Brian Dam. We've just stopped off. We've obviously been to Cross Gates. I'm out with Rick this morning. Beautiful day. We've stopped a couple of times just for, well, to connect your cameras and everything, and obviously wipe our screens. It's a beautiful day. I think it's reading at the moment about 26 degrees. It's the first time I think I've put anything up for about 4 weeks. I have been out, but yeah, we'll be heading on to Lake Brian. We've had a lovely ride here. It's been so quiet because we left at 7 this morning. We had a sausage roll and a bottle of Lucozade at the garage where we met up. So we didn't have nothing at Cross Gates. None of us are hungry. Sort of filled a gap. Hopefully the angle of the camera you'll be able to see how sunny it is and how beautiful it is. And I said to Ricky earlier, I think, well, this is what I class as the deep sort of, you know, Welsh countryside now. There's no better way to spend your day doing what we're doing, you know, in weather like this. If anyone's interested, so far I've done just under 80 miles. And I've done 80.8 miles per gallon. It looks like the tar is actually starting to melt. The tarmac. Oh, a bit faded, but still there, which is good. And if you didn't know what I was on about, that was the telephone box, by the way, but I'm sure you sort of got what I meant. We're also doing another dam that we did last week as well that I didn't record, which I regretted not doing because it was beautiful. I'd never been there before and Ricky hadn't either. But on the way back we came down the A489, I think it was, and it was such a good ride back. And it's normally crap the ride back, isn't it, because you just want to get home, but it was lovely. So we're going to go that way home again today. Ricky will veer off onto the M5 then, I guess. And if I go quiet, it's because Google's speaking to me. But I hope everything's been well the last 4 weeks. I haven't recorded because, well, I've only been out once really on a long bike ride, and also I've had things sort of trying to happen with the place that I've moved into, my new bungalow, but it's all fell through, i.e. decorators and whatever, but oh, you know, what can you do? And forgive me if I wipe the screen every now and again, because there are a lot of midges and flies about. Just to make sure there's none on there, but I know that can make things worse sometimes, can't it? You just smudge them into the lens. But I've just cleaned my screen about 2 minutes ago, I think, and yeah, not good again. A483, quarter of a mile towards Llandovery. On this for 11 miles according to Google, so I suppose that these videos will overlap because they only record for 29 minutes and then you have to sort of splice them together, don't you? Excuse me. Yeah, so the Brian Dam, me and Ricky was talking earlier, we actually don't know if we've been there before. We probably have, but I've never been this way. I think I might record on the way back, or I might just do a point of view. I'll just put the microphone in my pocket. And I might upload it, I don't know yet. But oh wow. Back to my old sayings. Actually, it's a nice bit of road. Looks as though it's been freshly sort of laid. God, the open expanse there. It's awesome. Yeah, me and Rick was quite surprised when we got to like Crossgates. There weren't many bikers there. There was about, I don't know, only a couple when we got there. A few more turned up afterwards, but then a couple left. So, but it was quite early. We got there at probably about 9 o'clock. It's the reason I said that I wanted to be out early. Not just the traffic, but you've also got the weather to sort of take into consideration. It was a lot cooler. I think it was about 19 or 18 degrees this morning when I left. It's gone to about 26 now, and it's only going to get warmer. Still seems relatively quiet though, considering. say that, a couple of bikers on the opposite way, but we have seen a few out obviously, but not as many as you think there's going to be. Maybe they've all headed somewhere differently to what we have. For anyone that was interested in the problems I was having with my DCT, apparently it's normal when you're in sports mode. It will hold on to the revs a lot longer, which I knew anyway, but apparently it will hold on to them until you change with the paddles. It starts learning what you're doing, but if that was the case, why didn't they change? But anyway, it's all completely normal, so no issues, and it's having a service soon anyway as well. So yeah, nice quiet village, down to 20. Sorry guys if it's a bit windy, but it's too warm to have my visor shut. Wow. Beautiful. It's actually nice going 20. Well, actually a little bit faster than that, but it's up to a 40 now. I said to Ricky earlier, the feeling we've both had today is like, you know, when you, as a kid, you go to bed the night before Christmas Day and you're so excited to wake up. That's what it feels like already. Or your first holiday abroad the night before you leave and you're just so excited. Well, that's what it's feeling like now. Feeling a euphoria, I guess, and that's what it is, isn't it? But who wouldn't feel, you know, like that on a day like this, with views like that? Wow, there's just no traffic. It's unbelievable. I think we hit the nail on the head with this route today. But we did last week as well, so we've been lucky twice on the trot. Oh, train track there. I mean, in my rear view mirror, oh, I just saw one white van coming behind me, but there's nothing in front, nothing behind virtually, and views like that. I was looking at the road. I wasn't going to record, and Ricky actually sort of said that the views might be good when we saw, you know, I'm glad I did. Oh wow. That's just an excitement gig, all that is. It's like perfect. Now, anybody, I don't want to sort of go down on this, but anybody who suffers with mental health, I recommend you get yourself a motorbike. Seriously. For me, it's like someone with Tourette's who listens to music. No, not Tourette's, sorry, who stutters. Sorry, it's like someone who stutters really badly and who listens to music over their earphones. They can start talking properly because their mind is taken up by something else. And that's how it works on a bike for depression. And it's fantastic. It should be on prescription, don't care what anyone says. See, me and Ricky was in comms earlier, but we're not now because we'd be over, you know, talking over each other as we're doing a video, so we've just disconnected. The camera's a little bit lower than my eyes, but you can see a valley below. Oh, I have been this way before. When I went to Landalo, I was going to park there and get a photograph. I knew I'd done this road before, yeah. Yeah, when I camped in Landale, I was on my Forza 350 then, and I remember that parking space, and I forgot to park on the way there and on the way back. But it's like the Spaghetti Junction in my head now. I've been to so many places. Just can't remember them all. But the ride today, for me, is going to cover 253 miles, there or thereabouts. What's that in kilometres? I don't know. I'll put it up, I guess, on the description, if I remember. Ricky's a little bit further because he lives further away, but it's going to be roughly the same, give or take 10, 20, 30 miles. This is the way I came when I went camping to Landale back in 2023, 2 years ago. So we got some traffic lights ahead or something. Yeah, I've changed out my clear visor set. I know I've got an internal sun visor, but when I bought the helmet back in January, it did come with a dark visor as well, so I thought I'd put that on today, but so it will cover the whole of my face, but I can have the modular flip back. So we're only 23 minutes away basically from the dam. What smells of tarmac? That wagon. Nice to see the national flag out. Nothing behind me, so I could slow down. Don't know why that car stopped then. I think he was like letting, I don't know. I thought he was trying to let us pass, brother. I'm not sure. Or the lost, could be lost, I guess. No, lost, yeah. Oh, I'm gonna have to bid my horn in on. What a child, I know. Oh, wonder what that was there on the left. Actually, I might come out of sport mode and go to standard.